Hello and welcome back everybody to another vinyl review. Today we have Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor. This is his debut album from 2007 and is a very underrated project, as most that I cover are. But he's just an underrated artist. For as good as he is and the skills that he has, he's still underrated and slept on, which is just not fair actually. The front is Lupe with a boombox and different things from his childhood, including a Quran here, which he talks about Islamic themes throughout. The back is just him with performing in the track listing. The records themselves are actually really cool. It's just a black sleeve, sadly, but the vinyl itself is actually a clear vinyl. In the front, it has like a prism color and like an Arabic kind of font. And the track listings on those. This part has the production and stuff with a picture of Lupe. And the back is like teachers like dishing out guns or something. I didn't understand it entirely, but I don't know. Let's just get into the music. Side A starts with intro, which is narrated. I don't know who it's narrated by. She has a good voice. She talks about the West Side Chicago that he lives on and how everyone treats everyone else. A good way to bring us into the album. So is Real. Real is another good way to bring us into the album. And that's featuring Sarah Green, who's on a couple other Lupe songs. Just Might Be Okay is very underrated, and it's a pump-up song I like to listen to. Talks about like him saying he just might be okay. That wasn't evident. That's featuring Gemini. That's a really, really good pump-up song. Next song is Kick Push, the biggest off his album, probably the biggest in his discography. It's a skateboarding anthem that talks about him falling in love with another skateboarding girl. Very cute story. Side B starts with I Gotcha, which is actually, when I heard it the first time, I listened to the 4 count at the start, and I was like, wait, is that produced by Pharrell? Sure enough, it was the Neptunes when I looked it up. So that was a fun bit of knowledge. It has a weird beat, but it kind of works. It's not the best song on this album, but it kind of does work. Then it's the instrumental featuring Jonah Martranga. That song is all right. It has some good themes in it. It does have a good instrumental. He Say, She Say features Gemini and Sarah Green, who did Real and Just Might Be Okay. That song is another good one on this album. This is full of good songs. Every song on here is good. It's just some of them are a little lacking, like that one. Next is Sunshine, which is one of the best songs with the name Sunshine. I honestly prefer Steve Lacy's Sunshine more, but I really like this one. It's a cheery song, like most of them. Then it's Daydreamin', which talks about like ideas of a party, and it actually samples a song that I originally heard in the Apple show Severance. So I looked up that song. I saw that Lupe had a song with the same name, and I had already known about Lupe Fiasco. I listened to that and I was like, holy cow, it's actually a really good rapping part. And that features Jill Scott, who has amazing vocals on it. Side C starts with The Cool, which is actually produced by Kanye West. Lupe was actually one of Kanye's proteges with Kid Cudi. Lupe was first, but they kind of grew apart. They're on Touch the Sky together, if you guys might be familiar with that. The Cool is the name of his second album, too. It's a pretty good song. Then it's Hurt Me Soul, which is one of the ones that dragged me into Lupe, because I didn't like rap at the time. When I heard this album, I was like, oh wow, Lupe was just like me. Not really liking rap that much because of some of the mature themes that he didn't agree with. now he fell in love with the genre and saw how cool it is. And so that was just a really good story I liked. Then it's Pressure, which features Jay-Z. They've got kind of like a hawk screech on it. That's the worst part about this song. This song is so good. And I think it's my second favorite on the album. My favorite is American Terrorist featuring Matthew Santos, which doesn't have like the best lyrical messages. It's a little racist, it could come off as, but it is like from the perspective of like Europeans coming in. I kind of see it, and I like the lyrics are kind of clever at the end. It's a good rapping feat. The Emperor soundtrack starts side D. Pretty forgettable with everything that's good on this one. Then it's Kick Push 2, which continues the Kick Push story. Very few know about Kick Push 2. It's a slower song, and it's pretty good to continue Kick Push 2. Now, this album would be 100 in my eyes if it wasn't for the outro. The outro isn't bad, it's just 12 minutes of this boring beat and Lupe congratulating everyone that helped him along the way, and congratulating, like, thanking the people that held him back too, as like a victory lap to see how, like, to show, hey, I've made a good album, thanks for holding me back. Yeah, this album came out in 2006 or 7, I believe it was 2007. Very underrated project, very underrated performer. Is one of the best rappers, like rapping skills, is one of the best of all time. He teaches a class at MIT on rapping, so that's got to mean something. I'd like to give this album a 98 out of 100. Alright guys, tell me what you think. Did you like it? Did you love it? Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, that'd be cool. Alright, and then just have a great day. Bye.